All right, further questions for Coach?
Hey, Coach, other than Torrey, it seems like you returned most of your, offensive weapons. I mean, how exciting is it, the potential of this offense and what they can do?
It is. Last year, one of the things we went through, we had quite a few, whether they were nagging injuries or season-ending injuries throughout our skill positions on offense last year. So just about all those guys are back. So the benefit of it is a lot of guys got experience, and so we do return. We return a lot of our skill set with Vershon and Sean McPherson at tailback and Dawan Barrett at receiver. And then Raymond Solis will step in at tight end, for Torrey. And Torrey's really the only numbers guy, production-wise, that we lose off the offense. And we return most of our offensive line. Kyle Duncan is the only player not back there. So we feel very good. We should go into fall camp with a lot of experience there, and knock on wood, we stay healthy so those guys can perform. And then flip side on the defense, a lot of seniors were on that defensive side, but through spring and that, the guys that it's kind of their turn to play, they really had a good spring. So even though we don't have MIAA experience, we feel like we have really good talent on that side of the ball coming back.
And just moving Cody Hyman and Mark Comer, I mean, how much of an asset does it have back at defense?
Yeah, it shows their durability. We had those injuries at the running back position and fullback, so we moved those guys over, and they did very well on offense, and our offensive coaches want to keep them. But so we needed to move those playmakers back over to defense, and so Cody and Mark will be our starting inside linebackers. Alex Stuber's another guy that played fullback for us. He'll move back to his natural position. Their natural positions are inside linebacker. So all three of those guys show kind of their durability, their athletic ability to be able to play both sides, but they're natural linebackers. And so we're hoping their speed and quickness will really help our defense.
Coach, talking about Mitch Bueller at quarterback, and he took a big step last year too, and it seemed like he's getting better and better. I'm sure you expect pretty big things from him this year.
As a freshman, we had a player. He was going to redshirt his freshman year, but he couldn't because we had a young man. He did a really good job at Koch Industries. He was going to be our senior backup quarterback, and so Mitch was thrown into as a true freshman. Hey, you are our true backup, and so we got him some playing experience in relief of Dane Semino. And so over the last 2 years, it's been Mitch's team, and he's progressed each season. I thought last season he played very well until he got injured in the Northwest game. And he's come back and had a good spring. He's worked very hard. And now we're waiting for him to be that senior leader, and that's kind of the next step for him, is to lead as a senior and as a quarterback. But he does. He runs the offense very well, makes good decisions, throws the ball accurately, is tough. All the things you want in a quarterback, Mitch does.
Hey, Coach, this year you have a new venue on the schedule here at Arrowhead. That's got to be a big thing for your program. Talk about that a little bit. The players can talk about what that might be like to come and play here in an NFL stadium in Kansas City right down the road.
Yeah, if you don't, I'll have them talk about that first.
Fire away.
Wrap up so I don't steal all of it.
I was going to say it's a great experience to play in an NFL stadium. I think it'll be fun for all of our guys. So.
I really want that game to mean something. So in order for that to happen, we're going to have to take care of business every week, and hopefully there's playoff implications on the line by the time we get there.
Yeah, and it does. It gives you something to shoot for. We know, Northwest is going to be very good. They returned. They had a team that dominated for 15 games. They returned about everybody. So we can kind of plan on them being there. Now we have to get to that level. And so hopefully it is a game that has a lot of implications. But I think it gives you something special to look forward to when you play at a stadium like that that's, world known. We've all been there to different games and seen it. He also rallies your fan base and our alumni and fans in Kansas City, gives them a, hey, let's come to that game, let's go to that game. So it's a rallying point for us for the season, to be honest, as a university. And so hopefully, like Calvin said, we do our part as coaches and players and make that a very important game on the schedule, on the D2 schedule. But we're looking forward to that game.
Oh, we got time for one more question here. Coach, talk about Coach Robinson going to Northeastern State. Did that hurt you? And I'm sure you're happy to see him get an opportunity, maybe not in the same league, but talk about him leaving.
Yeah, great opportunity for Rob. You know, we've been blessed. Chris Brown, who was our defense coordinator for years, is now the head coach at Hayden, has been, so it's great when we get together with him. And then Rob Robinson did a tremendous job for us. He was one of our original coaches that came on. I met him at Pittsburgh State as a GA, and he's coached our defense. He was our offense coordinator, and did a lot of great things for our program. So it's a great honor for him to be a coach. And there are so few head coaching jobs, period, out there, as you can imagine. And then to be in the MIAA at a school like Northeastern, that's on the, they're going to do some things to grow. He's very excited about it, and we're proud of him. And it's an awkward situation when you play coaches that you worked with and that, and you root for them each week. But then when you have to play them, it's kind of awkward. But very proud of him and his family, and thankful for all the things he did for Washburn.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.